I'm going to speak in English because Dan informed me that if I tried to use my Hebrew, I might undermine the future of Shalem College. Thank you, Dan. It is so amazing to be here. This evening is literally 2 decades in the making. And it really started with a group of determined academics and a band of committed donors, and we rode the roller coaster of putting this together. In fact, I was sitting here thinking about that philosopher Jerry Garcia, who once said, "What a long, strange trip it's been," and it has been quite a ride. But tonight I want to address my remarks to our students. And on behalf of the board, I want to talk to them about why it is that we're involved here and what we foresee from coming from this venture. Dear students, I'm sure you're wondering, as a practical matter, why people chose to contribute to Shalem College to provide an education for you. You may have heard an expression in English which says, "There is no free lunch," which means that things that often appear to be free will ultimately have to be paid for sometime later. There is another expression in English which says, "There is a sucker born every moment." And I probably don't have to explain that other than to say that in Hebrew, the word friar is the exact translation of the word sucker. Now, given the fact that the cost of your studies is being borne primarily by a group of donors because we don't have any government support here, you must be wondering, are the donors suckers, or is there something else going on here? Well, if you look at the list of the founding donors on the wall in the college, you'll see that virtually all of them so far are from the financial services industry. These are talented individuals who operate in the most competitive markets in the world, and I think it's safe to say they are not suckers. On the contrary, they're savvy investors, and most of them approach their philanthropic activities just like their business activities. They have weighed the merits of this opportunity, and they have decided to invest in Shalem College, and by extension, in you. They're basing this investment on the quality of Shalem's management, comprising the college's leadership here, and its, most importantly, its faculty. And the return on this investment is going to be measured in your future accomplishments. So what made this an attractive investment? Allow me to continue my financial analogies and to tell you that donors are attracted to this project primarily because it has such compelling leverage. Leverage is a great financial concept because it means we can increase returns if we find good opportunities and then take on risk. The financial supporters of this project are all passionately engaged in the future of the Jewish people. And we all know that the Jewish future will largely be determined right here in the state of Israel. And the number one hands-down factor that will determine our survival will be the quality of our future leadership. Now, I grew up in the United States, where higher education programs are majorly focused on the concept that college students should start with a wide range of knowledge and then focus in on a specific area of study. And not coincidentally, virtually all American leaders and people of influence have come out of that system, which some people refer to as the liberal arts system. The founders of Shalem College have sought to emulate the same system here, but they've also tailored their experiences to create an Israel and Jewish-focused program in which you will learn about your own people's history as well as Western thought, in which you will learn about the history and culture of our Islamic neighbors as well as basic arts and sciences. Now, Jewish history is punctuated by events where a determined group of individuals can change our national history. Consider the legacy of one man without whom we would not be sitting here tonight. His name, of course, Theodor Herzl. Theodor Herzl developed an idea which literally changed the course of history. But he didn't become a Zionist until he was 35 years old, after which point he devoted the rest of his life to spreading the Zionist idea. Now, do you know how old Theodor Herzl was when he died? He was 44. He only lived for 9 years as a Zionist. Everything he accomplished, the congresses, meeting the Kaiser, writing his book, traveling the world, it was all in 9 years. One individual, 9 years. And there is the leverage. A small project, strategically placed, can produce dramatic returns. And as an investment, I can tell you that the risk-reward of this project, Shalem College, is wildly skewed in favor of the investor. But, students, there is no free lunch. You will work very hard during your time here at Shalem. And all of us, your teachers, your families, your communities, and the college's board members and donors will have immensely high expectations for you in the future. But I suspect that you would not be here if that challenge didn't appeal to you. And that is why we are honored to support you. Because ultimately, you are providing an investment return that is essentially infinite. A vibrant future for the Jewish people and the state of Israel. Batzlacha.